Hey everybody, welcome to the Loot Drop Podcast. My name's Oscar Mikey, and I've got Empty Estes here with me, and we talk about video games and stuff sometimes.
That's freaking true. Sometimes we be doing that.
I mean, sometimes we talk about other stuff too.
And that's
lots of
fun.
things.
Yeah, that's true.
But mostly video games. A lot of video
It's a
games.
lot of video games.
We are gamers, so it makes sense.
With a capital G.
Yes. So how you been?
I've been doing pretty good, man. You know, I went to the Renaissance Fair, dude.
Yeah,
over
I'm
the
really
weekend.
excited to hear about that. I've never been to a Renaissance Fair before.
Dude, it was really, there's a lot of furries. There's a lot of furries there. Okay, so let me paint a picture for you real quick. So it is like, it's getting close to fall right now, right? Like we were just talking about this. I'm decorating the house. Your wife's decorating. Me and her kind of like on the same wavelength, I think, because we like to decorate early for fall. I'm also a giant fall guy, but it is still like technically summer, right? So it's like, 80 degrees ish. It's cooling down a little bit, but
it's cooling down a little bit. It's been nice. Yeah. It's been crisp and refreshing lately.
It is still like 80 degrees. Like yesterday, it was like, I think it was still pretty hot. And like, so Renaissance Fair takes place in just a field, essentially, and they have like some structures that leave up year round or whatnot. But it's still really hot, and these people are showing up like just like in armor and stuff. Like people got like the costumes on.
Did you wear full plate armor going there?
Oh man, I want to be Shrek. Next year I didn't. So this is my first time I went, and I really wanted to. I didn't have enough time to get a costume or anything together like that. Aww. But next year I think I'm gonna be Shrek or something. Because I think it'd be really funny. Me and my girlfriend can go and she can be Donkey or something. I'll be Shrek.
That's hilarious. So you weren't kidding. People actually went as like animals.
Yeah, there was a couple of furries there, man. Like straight up like with the giant heads and everything.
Wow.
I was like, damn, you must be dying in that thing, bro.
I did not expect that. That's crazy.
Honestly, I did not expect it either, but I saw it and I was like, wow, wait.
So what kind of stuff do you do there?
So there was a bunch of food, of course. I think, and dude, it was very expensive too. We got like I think for some like strawberries covered in chocolate, and also they had raspberries covered in chocolate.
Nice.
They were like, yeah, it's like $5 a cup, and I was like, oh, sick. So let me get like a cup of strawberries, and then let me get a cup of the raspberries, and they handed me one of each, and I was like, wait. Like, this is what you meant by the cup? It was $5 for one of these? That's insane. It was like a single strawberry and chocolate. It was $5.
What? Holy crap.
Insane prices.
Wow.
Like, not to mention, it was like $75 to get in, like for each of us.
Wow.
It was an expensive date. And then we got this mushroom burger, essentially. It was just like portobello mushroom with garlic sauce or something, like and focaccia bread, which was yummy.
Sounds kind of good.
Yeah.
Did they have? Was there any like authentic, I guess, like a medieval style food there?
Yeah, they had like the turkey legs. They had like they had mushrooms and garlic sauce. Like they had a whole bunch of stuff. They also had stuff that was like, it's Mexican, like
sure,
and like pizza.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, they had
gotta have a little bit of variety, I guess.
Yeah, and then they had so we went there, and like one thing I was excited to see was I saw jousting. I don't know if you've ever been to medieval times before.
I've never been, no, but it looks fun.
Oh, medieval times is awesome. That's a good place. I want to go now that I'm grown up. get just hammered and scream for the nights.
Go on your birthday, sit right in the front row where you're the birthday boy. It's your birthday. Wear the hat. Yeah, that sounds sick. Man. Awesome. Age is just a number, Empty.
That's what they're telling me. But yeah, I saw some jousting, and then I was like, oh man, it's really hot, so let's keep moving, because we were like, there was like no shade, because it was packed, man. It was like so busy.
Wow, there
was so many people there. It was huge. So we watched some of that, and then we went over and we watched some I guess there was this troop of people that was like, by troop I mean 2 people, that was I guess that this was like their 36th year being there, and they did
36 years. Jeez.
Yeah, it was a couple of guys with swords, and they would like sword fight, and then do a lot of crowd work, like a lot of really forceful crowd work.
Oh no. Oh no, I hate that. I would leave immediately.
I know. I was like, I want to leave, but I feel like we're gonna get called out if we stand. I was like, oh, like I just saw them fighting. I was like, oh, this is cool. Let's go check it out for a bit. So we found some seats by the front. I was like, oh man, like, wow, we got such good seats right here. It was like the last ones. And yeah, they just kept like, okay, everyone has to laugh, go, ha, ha, ha. Like, I can't hear you. Kind of stuff.
No.
And then they go, that guy. And some random guy just started laughing. I was like, oh, okay. It's like, oh, he's going to be calling people out singletons, man. Like, we gotta get out of here. I don't want to.
I'm cringing on the inside. Oh God.
Yeah. And I was like, it's time to go.
Yeah. we need to leave now.
We need to walk out of here. Yeah. So we did leave. But there was a lot of like crafts and stuff like that. There was like a blacksmith stall. I was like, dude, I gotta be like Henry Escalette sometime. You gotta come Henrying.
Hell yeah. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 is on sale right now.
Ooh, yeah.
I just got a notification on Steam.
You should pick it up. It's so good.
I'm seriously thinking about it. I was literally eyeing it right before we started recording.
I would love to watch you play that.
Oh.
Make that the new Sunday or Saturday game, man. Ooh.
Man, that would be going for a while. That's a big game.
It is a big game, but it's a great one.
It is a great one. Yeah, man.
And honestly, you don't really need to play the first because they give you the whole rundown of it anyway.
That's good. I might, I got to check my library again, but I think I might actually have the first one.
Ooh, the first one's also very good.
I do. I have it. That's crazy.
Yeah,
I've never played
franchise playthrough.
Oh my God, that would take like 2 months.
It would take a long time. But yeah, then we did like we saw some blacksmith thing. There was like a bunch of archery. They had like one of those things there where you had like the guy that sits like far away from like a table, I guess, and you can only see his head, and you throw tomatoes at him, and he insults you.
Okay. Well, you mean wait, is that a jester or is that something else?
I think it's kind of like a jester type of a thing, or maybe like some guy in the stocks, sort of a deal.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, he just like berates you as you throw fruit at him.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah, it was fun though. It was really good. I enjoyed my time.
That's good. That's awesome. Yeah, the blacksmith stall and everything. Man, that reminds me of sometimes I don't always go, not every year, but it kind of reminds me of the Highland Games Scottish festival that I go to sometimes in the summer.
Ooh.
And they've got, blacksmith stall there.
About that before. Yeah.
Yeah, it's fun. And they got, some authentic food there, lots of stalls, people selling stuff, the merch, and it's fun. They got events like they always do it in a little park, and they fence an area off for some events like sheep herding and the thing where they throw the huge telephone poles, like just a gigantic log, and they throw it and try to flip it. These gigantic dudes. Lots of fun stuff like that. Yeah.
That sounds like a good time.
Yeah, it is. So I'm a little bit sad because the Battlefield betas are over. We don't get to play Battlefield again until release empty. I'm very sad about that.
What, is it coming out in October or November?
October 10th. I think it's the 10th.
Okay, so like a month from now. That's not bad.
Yeah, top of the month. That's not too bad. Arc Raiders, I may have that backwards actually. I'm pretty sure Arc Raiders comes out on the 30th. And Battlefield comes out on the 10th of October.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be a busy month.
Oh my God, yeah. That's going to be nuts, actually.
Yeah.
There's going to be so many things to do.
Yeah.
I'm so excited to play Arc Raiders for the first time, but I'm glad I don't have just like Battlefield to play every now and then.
God, I'm so excited.
That's just one of those games where I'm like, yeah, I just pick it up every now and then. Like, I'm not going to play like any huge sessions or anything, or like do like anything crazy with it, but it's just a good game to like, fall back on when you just want something to do randomly.
For me, I was one of those guys that played Battlefield all the time. Like it was, like I could jump in for a few matches, but often when I was going to play video games, I was playing Battlefield, not really much else. And I sunk so many hours into the older games.
Yeah,
I'm an FPS bro. That's my background. But yeah, I'm very much looking forward to it, just because the franchise has been on definitely a big downturn for the last couple of titles. And definitely Arc Raiders. Arc Raiders is one of those extraction games that really gelled with me, and I really enjoyed, and I was actually I did well at. I was good at it. And
yeah, it's not often you get one of those.
Yeah,
it's popular and I'm good at it. Oh my God.
Right? I'm pretty terrible at all of them. Like Tarkov, I'm shit at. Delta Force, not very good at either. Arena Breakout, not very good. But yeah. Anyways, Man, I'm very much looking forward to it. And special too. It's like a different kind of game. Makes it kind of exciting. It's like this weird sci-fi vibey thing with robots.
Yeah,
it's cool.
Yeah, it is a really cool environment and cool world that they got going. I hope that it like really does pop off.
Yeah, I'm sure it will. I think it'll do great, honestly.
I just have this like feeling that's like they're gonna do something to mess it up.
They're gonna put heroes in.
Oh yes,
that's what it needs. Honestly.
Oh my god, I was waiting. Oh man, I've been sending emails every day.
Yes, God, take the take the heroes that they took out of the Battlefield franchise from 2042,
put them right
into Arc Raiders. That'll make it better.
Oh god, just take a page out of their book, man.
Hell yeah, absolutely.
This is what success looks like.
People will pay through the nose for those. The microtransactions are going to go crazy.
Oh man, imagine customizing your hero.
Oh yeah, just pink.
God.
Everywhere.
So good.
Yes, can't wait. If you can't tell, we're being like massively sarcastic right now, and we don't want any of that trash in our games.
No, never again.
No.
The era of heroes needs to die.
It does. It really does. We won't harp too much on that. We've already like beat that horse to death.
We have.
Yeah.
But I'll give it a kick every time that I see it, though.
Yeah, it is fun. I do enjoy, giving it a punch or a little jab every once in a while, just so that everybody knows where I stand.
Yeah. I got to make sure that my opinion is not only heard but also overheard. I want to really drive this one home.
Absolutely. Yes.
So you played a little bit of Star Citizen with me.
I did.
Yes, man. I was so excited.
Oh,
go ahead.
Sorry. I've heard like Star Citizen, that game's been on my radar for a long time, and I've heard lots of good things about it, but also a lot of not so good things about it. And that like it kind of kept me just very like hesitant or like very cautious around that game. And I've never really considered myself too much into sci-fi. Like I enjoy sci-fi, it's cool, but I never really considered myself that kind of guy. Mm-hmm. And like I could never really like fully make a decision on it and pull the trigger on it. But I'm glad I did recently. We streamed it together a few days ago, and it is a lot of fun. It's buggy and janky as hell sometimes.
Yeah, it is.
But yeah, it can be pretty magical. It's like, it's an experience. It's like if you were to take No Man's Sky, I mean, No Man's Sky is like very like survival crafting and resource hunting heavy. Star Citizen, not so much, but it's got that like freedom of exploration in space type thing going on.
Yeah, like the sandbox element of it is really
cool. Yes. You can take off from your hangar and just zoom out into space with no loading screens, hyper jump to a planet where there's like a bounty that you have to get, land your ship anywhere you want, basically, go after the bounty. And like, it's very cool. It's very freeing. I love open environments, the sandboxes like that let you do anything you want. There's all kinds, like you can be a space hauler if you want, a space truck driver to make deliveries and make money that way, or a bounty hunter, or you can be a full-on criminal if you want.
And like other players can hunt you, or you can hunt other players. Like,
yeah, it's really cool. Very in depth, lots of detail. What's your experience been with it? Because you have more time in that game than me. Can you see yourself going back and like putting more time in that? And
oh, definitely, yeah. I think that's one of those games I really want to try to like be good at and play, because I think it's going to be only getting better. And honestly, it's so promising. It is really promising. But I do have a hard time supporting the developers because they have so much money, and like I don't know how much they work on it.
Yeah,
I mean they come out with updates, and the updates are good. So I mean, keep them coming, I guess. But
yeah, the funding is definitely
crazy.
That's probably the biggest red flag with the game.
Yeah, I agree.
They have gotten so much money, and so much time in development, and it's still like kind of in the state that it is, which isn't exactly ideal. It's still pretty buggy. The experience is not perfect.
Yeah, and like even like the scale of everything is like insane. Like, you know, you go and like see these cities and they're huge, and it's like there's things in them. It's not like a dead world or anything, but there could be just so much more.
For
like,
sure.
A lot of times you walk into like the spaceport and it's like there are some like NPCs there, but no one really talks to you or anything. They're all just kind of like cowering or something sometimes because like someone came in through with a gun or something, so they cower for the next like half hour.
Yeah,
like
yeah, I definitely noticed that.
And then it gets a little stale. I'm like, oh well, that kind of breaks me out of it. It's like
for sure
we could do a little bit more to make this, I don't know, come to life a bit more than it is.
Yeah,
but I think they will. I think they will, and that's what's keeping me interested.
I think they will too. Do they have any kind of like roadmap for this game?
That's a great question. I'm actually not sure.
I'm going to search it up right now.
So I'm going to do too.
Progress tracker. Oh God. I don't know how to read this. They have like a monthly deliverables like target.
Oh,
thing.
Wow. There's a lot of stuff on here.
So throughout the rest of September and into October, they're doing character art and tech.
Redacted creature, redacted mission giver.
Yeah.
So I guess 2 new characters.
Mm-hmm. And then all from now all the way into December, they're working on Arena Commander custom lobbies, engineering experimental mode, base building mechanics.
Base building.
Oh. Crafting. Fire extinguisher. FPS loot screen. Some FPS stuff. Radar scanning, reload improvements.
An inventory rework. Thank God.
Oh, that's huge. Because we both had some issues with that.
Yeah.
While we were playing.
I also really had an issue with trying to jump to places.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not sure if I just don't understand it, but a lot of times I'm like, okay, I set the course, like, because you have to set a course and then you can like look at it and then you have like spool your engines to do the warp jump.
Yeah.
And then just like sometimes it just like doesnn't happen.
Yeah, I had some issues with that also. Like I think it was when we were going to the bounty target or whatever, and I was trying to jump to this location. It just bugged out. And yeah, a lot of work clearly still to do on this game, but
yeah. But I mean, yeah, what is there is cool.
Yeah, it definitely is 100%.
Yeah.
It's actually it's made me think about No Man's Sky again. It's made me want to go back and play No Man's Sky because that game's also gotten a couple of updates since I tried it last, which was like, it must have been like early 2025 sometime.
Oh, yeah. And I actually never played it. I remember when it first came out, it just like flopped really, really hard because they overpromised and underdelivered.
Like major overpromising, very like huge underdelivering on that. Yeah.
Yeah. And then I just never bought it. And I was like, yeah, but I've heard it's like fantastic now.
Yeah. They stuck to their guns and they put out a ton of updates, lots of features, and it's in a really amazing place now, apparently.
Yeah. Maybe one day I'll have to check it out. I did see it's in VR, which looks like it'd be really cool.
Yeah. That looks really sick. I haven't played. No, did I play it in VR? No, I didn't. I played it regular mouse and keyboard. That game's great. Same kind of deal as Star Citizen with the sandbox and the space exploration and stuff. It's very heavy on the resource management and, mining and crafting and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
I found it to be a little bit tedious, but there's a huge community of people that are really into this game, and it is pretty cool.
I did see, I don't know if you've been following Bad Cheese at all, but it's essentially, so a while ago, Disney had their like old Mickey Mouse, Steamboat Willie, intellectual property go like public domain, so people can use it now.
Oh yeah.
Without like paying them, which is like really funny because like, I don't know. I remember someone made this post like, it's like, I just drew a new character. Like, I think I'll call him Mickey. And it's like Mickey Mouse sucking his own dick or something.
Holy.
Like, someone also made this game called Bad Cheese, which is a psychological horror game, but with like 1920s like animation. So it looks like, I don't know if you remember Cuphead, but it looks like first person, like cartoon, like drawn FPS. It's really cool. And it's also really funny because you are just like a really like messed up Mickey Mouse. Like,
I see.
Yeah,
this is the first time I've ever seen this game. There's another one that's been like pretty much exactly the same thing. It's called Mouse.
Yeah. I think it's a lot like that sort of look and feel.
Yeah, same kind of thing. FPS done in that style.
Yeah, so I think for Halloween, I'm definitely going to be playing this.
Is this Bad Cheese is a psychological horror inspired by the eerie charm of 1920s animation. Step into the tiny paws of a mouse spending the weekend at home with a dysfunctional dad while mom's away. Be on your best behavior and keep daddy happy. What the Yeah, these images look crazy.
Yeah, they're really messed up.
for our listeners, if you want to search this up on Steam, these like preview images are messed up. These like hand-drawn characters are crazy. Very disturbing.
I think we're gonna get some good horror games this year for Halloween.
Plenty of jump scares for sure. I got to play more Alien Isolation.
Oh yeah, man.
Still haven't beat that one yet. And my community loves watching me shit my pants playing it.
It's really fun to watch. Can confirm.
Oh yeah. How about? I mean, I'll ask you about this one in a minute. I want to talk about these two games. A couple of remakes have come out. Like right pretty much at the same time. Gears of War and Metal Gear Solid.
Yeah. I know you were playing some Gears.
That's actually a
franchise I had only ever played at a friend's house, and I played PvP, and I thought it was pretty fun.
Yes.
I remember really liking the movement and how weighty it felt, and that's when I was like, oh damn, there can be weight to this. Like, it's cool.
It's
fun. The first time I ever experienced that, and that always like sticks out to me as like one of those like oh yeah, in gaming this can happen.
Yeah.
sort of moments.
It's wildly fun, man. I remember playing multiplayer and just roadie running or goblin running up to people with the shotgun and then standing up and immediately blowing them to pieces with like just hip firing the shotgun.
Hell yeah.
Good times. Gears of War is one of those. I mean, they're both kind of like highly influential, like very high profile franchises that kind of like helped shape the gaming industry as a whole in their respective genres. Like Metal Gear Solid 3 is, a lot of people say, the best Metal Gear Solid ever made. Gears of War, very iconic, one of the most recognizable games ever. The remake is great. It's one of those remakes where I played it and it was like, this is how I remember it looking, but it definitely doesn't look like this. If you go back and play the original, it looks a lot worse.
Dude, it's so funny what you think like oh my God, the graphics will never be better than this. And then it's, it's like MS Paint.
Exactly.
Essentially.
So funny.
Oh man. Yeah. But really it does like just go to show, like your imagination can still do so much for you.
It can, for sure. And
I do really love the, I know I kind of harped on it, but like, just like that like aesthetic everyone has. I've also been thinking about this, like the era video games come out, they always try to make like the characters look like they're from like, 2010, 2020, even if it's like from the 20s, like 1920s, stuff like that. Like they'll have like the like different haircuts and like, I don't know. They just like feel like they're from like the current day and age, even though they're in a different setting.
Yeah.
And just like going back and seeing just that 2000s aesthetic of like the soul patch and like the bandana,
the massive everything. Dude bros with the guns.
Oh yeah, man. I was like, oh, this takes me back.
Yeah, man.
Like they're just missing a puka shell necklace, man. Like they're so close.
Hell yeah. Like those were the good old days, man. It's easy to laugh at, right? Like right now, but man, games were so fun back then. I was younger and carefree back then. Yeah. I don't know.
Different
I miss
time.
It. Yeah, different time. But I really want to play Metal Gear Solid 3. It was actually available on one of those key, services.
Oh, okay.
I asked for one, I requested one, and I still haven't heard back. And I'm really upset because I loved Metal Gear Solid 3.
Yeah, I've actually never played any of the Metal Gears either.
I actually kind of got in with 3.
Okay.
I played 1 a little bit. I dabbled in 1. I never finished it. I didn't play 2, and then I really got in with 3. 3 is the first one that I beat, and then I played 4 and 5, and there were some more that were on like the PlayStation, on the PSP or the PS Vita that I never played. But anyways, MGS3, the GOAT. It's so good. And I hear that a lot of, like, everybody that has played it so far has said that they haven't really changed any of the foundational or core elements about gameplay and cutscenes and character, look and feel and that type of thing. The graphics are massively updated, but everything about the core of the game is the same as it was back in the day.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
It is. I'm glad they went that route. You can be critical of that because there are some things about the game that, don't really live up to modern standards of gaming. And I think a lot of people that are used to modern standards and never played these older games might be a little frustrated with that. But I'm looking forward to playing it.
They made it for us,
They
like
they
people
did,
our
yeah.
age.
I'm a sucker for nostalgia bait. I am. I want to play all the way through that game again.
Hell yeah. I'd watch you play that too.
Yeah.
I've heard it's really funny too. Like, they just don't take themselves that seriously, and I really like that.
Yeah, it definitely got some goofy stuff in there, some Easter eggs and stuff. I want to fight the End. I want to do the sniper battle with the End again. The End is a boss. He's just like a sniper boss. I want to fight the bee guy. He wasn't the Fury. Was he the Fury? I can't remember.
Is that one where you have like the rocket launcher fight?
I've
seen some gameplay of some Metal Gear Solid games.
You can get a rocket launcher in it. You do. I'm pretty sure you fight no, not the last boss. You fight the big Metal Gear Shagohod thing at the end with the rocket launcher. You're like riding around on a bike. The passenger bikes with a sidecar.
Yeah.
You're in one of those. Somebody else is driving, and you've got an RPG in the sidecar, and you're shooting at it with the RPG.
Oh, hell,
it's pretty fun.
Dude, bring those motorcycles back. They're not around. I've never seen one. I don't see them like IRL, man.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen one either. I've seen trikes, plenty of trikes.
Dude, there's a lot of trikes by me. People are triking it up.
See lots of electronic scooters too. The kids are big fans of electronic scooters. Nobody uses like manual scooters anymore.
Analog scootering, dude? No, miss me with that.
Analog scootering. God, this is the episode where we just go full boomer.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're old. Laugh it up.
It happens quicker than you think, kids. It happens quicker than you think.
You'll understand soon enough. The other game I wanted to ask you about was this one. Maybe you can explain to me a little bit. This is a little bit more outside my wheelhouse. Hollow Knight Silksong. Okay,
yeah, I played a little bit of the original Hollow Knight. I never beat it though, and that was pretty much it.
But I've just been like, people have been talking about this game so much. It's in my community. People are talking about it in my Discord. And I don't really know anything about it. I'm not a huge Metroidvania guy.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a really good Metroidvania like game. It's like the first one did so well, and then they didn't make any content for it. For like, I think maybe they put like DLCs or something out. I don't remember. But they just never came out with the Silksong. The next one, like, it almost became like Half-Life. Like, it's like Half-Life when, Silksong when.
It just kind of became its own like meme in the space.
Yeah, it just like took a very long time for them to even propose that it was going to be a thing.
Right.
So it was pretty hype when they actually did, because it is a really, really good game. If you're like, I don't know, like it's tough. It is a tough game to play. Like, you will get your ass beat pretty frequently. And I remember just spending hours like trying to get through like one boss. I'm like, oh my God, I finally did it. Like it was pretty rewarding. Like, if you want like a challenge and you're like into some side scrolling Metroidvania, I think you'd probably enjoy it. Even if you're not really into like those types of games, you'll probably still like it.
I might have to play it. Like, there's one viewer in my community who's obsessed with Hollow Knight. Absolutely, just hopelessly obsessed. Talks about it all the time. Always asking me to play it on stream. And I'm like, no, not really. It's not really my thing. It's a little outside my wheelhouse. But man, these review scores are hard to ignore. Overwhelmingly positive. 139,000 reviews on Steam.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
Yeah, it seems like they're pretty good.
It was a classic. It's a classic.
Seems like one of those games. For sure.
I think it's definitely worth playing.
Well, Silksong comes out in 2 days.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You got to get going.
Yeah.
You got to get playing right now. Stop what we're doing.
That's what, man, maybe on my next stream, I should ask my community, like, if I were to, I'm not saying that I will, but if I were to play a Hollow Knight game, should I play the sequel or should I play the first one first?
Oh.
I don't know.
Question.
Is there any lore? Is there any story that I need to brush up on from the first one to understand what's going on in the second one? Stuff like that.
Yeah. Like, I don't even, honestly, I was just so frustrated. I totally forgot there was like a narrative.
Yeah.
just like, oh my God, I can't do this. And then, weeks go by and I'm like, what was I even doing?
Right. I get that. I totally understand. Sometimes I play games just for the gameplay and I don't really give a rat's ass about the story element.
Oh, I'm a certified lore skipper. Like, even, I like to make my own lore for things, but I don't like to read anyone else's.
Of course you do. Of course. Actually, I'm playing Forgive Me Father 2.
Oh, nice.
For its members only content. And every time there's lore or story, it comes in like the form of, pickups or like little documents or papers that you can find around the world.
Oh, yeah.
Every time I see one of those, I click on it and then I immediately click off. And I'm like, there it is. If you want to pause the video and read it, go for it. But I'm not reading it. We're just going to continue on.
It's a lot.
It's
a lot to read that stuff,
it's just
man.
padding out the gameplay, just extending, just going to sit here for an extra 2.5 hours if I read all this stuff.
Yeah, man. It becomes just a ton. I remember there was this game called, The Black Priory, I believe. But it was like a just extremely text heavy like RPG. I mean, it was really cool, but getting to read it all was kind of fun. But I was like, man, if I had to do this for an 8-hour stream, if this was my full-time job, I would die. I would absolutely die.
Your vocal cords would be cooked.
Dude, after 30 minutes, I was like, holy shit, I just read more than I ever have in my whole life.
I just read 12,000 words.
Oh, but yeah, games like that, I'm just like, okay, you know what? Maybe on my own time. I can read it on my own time. Not so much if I'm playing it for other people.
Yeah, those kinds of games they definitely take their toll.
Yeah.
Especially if you're somebody like me who's a huge introvert and doesn't, outside of streaming and content creation, doesn't really talk all that much.
Yeah, I feel that. I feel that. Honestly, it's really weird that I even do this because I think just growing up, I was so shy. I was so freaking shy and just didn't talk to anybody really.
Same.
I had friends and everything, but if we were it's you're in a random circumstance right now, and you don't know anybody here. It's I'm not talking to anybody. That's not happening.
That's my nightmare. Absolutely not. You couldn't pay me to do that.
Dude, public speaking, I was a wreck. I just could not do it. I would stumble through everything as fast as I could and just get off.
I would jump through the nearest window. Just to hell with that. No way.
Oh. Yeah, and then I remember I actually picked up serving. I was like, okay, well, I need to learn how to talk to people, so I'm just gonna become a server. And then that helps quite a bit, just with talking to people. And then and then I also did this.
That's crazy. That's crazy
out my
to me.
comfort zone.
You've got balls of steel for doing that. I could never do that. Actually, when I was looking for my first job, I was intentionally trying to scout out a job where I didn't have to deal with customers or anything like that. So I was like, okay, food service is out. I'm not doing that. What can I do? And then I found groundskeeper at a golf course, and that worked out. That worked out pretty well.
Yeah, you get a little tight knit group of people probably, and then you don't have to really interact with people that much. So that sounds like it'd probably be great.
Yep. Yeah, it was pretty nice. Work outside. I mean, the hours were fucked.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we had to get out on the course and mow everything and tidy everything up before the first tee time, which was at 7.
Ooh.
So we were out there at 4:30, 5 o'clock, cutting grass, doing stuff, chopping down trees or whatnot.
Yeah, it's early when you're young. That's
brutal.
Yeah,
absolutely
you're still developing.
Brutal.
You're just oh my God, my body.
Yeah, I think I permanently messed myself up a little bit doing that job so young for so long too. I was there for a while.
I think nowadays I probably have no problem doing that because I wake up at 4:30 anyway. But young me, dude, no way, no shot.
Yeah. Do you have any games you're playing at the moment? Any titles you're excited for?
I'm playing Rimworld still. I'm still playing Rimworld Odyssey. Playthrough is going strong. I am surviving. I'm thriving. I'm doing streams every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday for it pretty much. Although I think on Saturdays, I want to see if like we can keep doing Star Citizen. Yeah, I think that'd be really, really fun. Yeah, I'm doing Rimworld. I've been doing a little bit of Star Citizen now, and then RuneScape. I released my first episode of the new Ultimate Iron Man series that I put a lot of work into.
How's that doing?
It flopped pretty hard.
Oh,
no. Flopped real hard.
It didn't.
I think I just broke 1,000 views.
It didn't take off like a little bit later. Well, 1,000 is good.
Yeah,
I mean, well, it's not ideal, but
no, not for the first episode of a series. That's pretty much the nail in the coffin. I'm gonna keep going for a little bit though. I already have like for the second episode like over like 200 hours of gameplay recorded for it. So I mean, I might as well go ahead and make a second. And honestly, I'm having a good time with it.
That's
I do enjoy playing that game. So
that's good.
I mean, as long as I keep it, you know, I think I'm moving away from the idea that I will just be a RuneScape creator and I will just release those periodically. But I'll just kind of focus on doing stuff that I like. I'm just going to focus on doing stuff that I like for now, because I think I was kind of burning out on trying to just do variety in the sense where I have to find something new almost every day. That was a lot.
That's tough.
And it's also like, it can be expensive if you don't get keys. And like, yeah, I don't know.
Oh yeah. That's like, that's like running a restaurant and changing the menu every day.
Yeah. Yeah. For real. Yeah. Playing Rimworld, playing RuneScape, playing a little Star Citizen.
That's good. I watched it. I watched the video, your Iron Man video, and I don't know a whole lot about RuneScape. I didn't really know what was going on, but it was a fun watch.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Oh, you live and you learn. So
yeah.
It's every video is a lottery ticket, boys. Every video is a lottery ticket.
My community wants me to play Baldur's Gate 3.
Yes, man.
Which like
to play? I want to play that game really bad too, actually.
I've already spoken about how I am so not a turn-based guy, and of all the turn-based games to play, this one is like the most. It's like it's one of the most involved and like just demanding of your time, I think.
Yeah, I don't know. You it's not an easy genre to start.
Yeah.
it's I mean, it's easy. I guess it's easy to pick up, but it's really hard to master. Like, and be good at it. Like, even I played a lot of Divinity: Original Sin 2, which is made by the same people, Lyrian Studios. So, like, that's why I was really excited for Baldur's Gate 3 because they were making it, and they make really great products. But yeah, even like Divinity: Original Sin 2, like I can't play that on like a very hard difficulty because I just get my ass kicked.
I think I might have to play Baldur's Gate 3 on like the story difficulty. Like,
honestly, go for it, man. Just make a broken build. You might even be able to change the difficulty mid-run if you wanted to.
Oh, that's nice.
I would imagine they probably put some QO like that in there.
Actually, that's the one thing that really appeals to me about Baldur's Gate, because despite all the gameplay things, I really like how like the interaction between all the characters and like the, you know, all that stuff.
Yeah.
They did such a good job with
being
that.
lore skippers, but like you're probably gonna want to watch it because like the people do interact really cool. Like your choices matter for like everything that you do, and people will react differently to like how you do things. Based on like your stats, which is really fun. Like, but that's why I always go really high charisma in games like that because I love getting the extra dialogue from people.
Yeah, for sure.
And seeing what other things I can get away with. Like, it's really, really funny.
That is gonna matter so much more in a game like Baldur's Gate than any others. This like Baldur's Gate is one of those games that promises interactivity and like dialogue options that change. You know, a lot of games make this promise, like, oh, your decisions are going to affect the world and how the story moves, and you're going to be able to change things and blah blah blah. They all make those kinds of promises, and very few of them deliver. Baldur's Gate actually delivered, from what I've heard.
Yeah, and what also is really cool is like a lot of games like yeah, you can be evil if you want to. You just like lose out on all the content. That's right. Like they're always like, well, I guess you're not doing this then. But like Baldur's Gate is cool in the way that if like you do want to be like kind of an evil person, like you can still do it, and you can like you won't be like really missing out on things, and you can actually get some pretty interesting outcomes.
Yeah. I love that.
So I mean, yeah. So I'm glad they thought about it like so deeply. They're like, yeah, like you can be an evil person and still get a game like out of it, you know, instead of just like, well, I guess you're kind of like the playthrough's kind of over.
Yeah. That's kind of the issue that Dragon Age the Veilguard had. It had an issue where like it pretended to give you agency over your choices and dialogue options and stuff, and like you could choose different options, but none of it really meaningfully impacted the story or the characters or anything like that.
It's like such a waste of like your time.
Yeah, you can only play the game one way basically, and it's the illusion of choice that it gives you.
Yeah, like especially if it's like you can see very clearly that it's an illusion. You're like, okay, so nothing I do matters,
right?
Like at all. Like, come on.
Somebody actually did a comparison video between Dragon Age Veilguard and one of the Mass Effect games, maybe Mass Effect 1, because they're made by the same developer. And the contrast is crazy. Like you can be an evil prick in Mass Effect if you want. You can go around like punching innocent people and like while you're speaking to them, and like you can be an evil guy. And it's really unfortunate they missed out on that with Dragon Age. But
yeah,
that's the kind of choice I want in my game. I want like really divergent paths where I can play a completely different, role play as a completely different character in every build, with every build or whatever.
You know what game I've been very interested in playing again?
What's that?
Ever since we started playing Star Citizen, I was like, man, I really want to play Stalker Gamma again.
Yes. I've been meaning to go back to that.
I kind of want to go back, man. I'm kind of thinking about it.
Yeah,
I'm toying with the idea.
You should do it.
Maybe just make a little series on it. I think it'd be fun.
That would be fun. I really do want to go back to it. I've got a lot of other stuff on my plate right now, but I've played it a bunch of times over like a couple of different installs. I've like uninstalled it and reinstalled it a few times. And I've never managed to get out of Corden and the swamp. But
it takes a while.
Yeah, I'm making my way up to the next area, which is Garbage. So,
yeah, Garbage is cool. Yeah. Garbage is a good area.
I'm gonna get in there and play that a bit, hopefully for the next video, whenever I get to it. I still have it installed, so it's ready to go.
Dude, I got to reinstall it now, but I'm like mysteriously running out of space on this computer. I swear, just every time I try to go to like do something, like, wow, I only have 100 gigs left right now. This is insane.
Oh
like,
no!
I have like 2 games installed. Come on.
Oh no! I actually I had a second gaming PC that I used it for some other stuff. It was in the basement, and I did stream on it a couple of times. It was my media server PC for a while, my Plex media server, but I have a new solution for that. So I don't need this computer anymore.
Oh.
I was thinking of selling it, and I had to. I took out a hard drive that I had installed in it that wasn't in it when I bought it. It didn't have this hard drive. It was my own hard drive that I installed.
Yeah.
So I want that back before I sell it. Took that out, and then I also got another one that I had in a drawer somewhere, and I put them both in my main PC. So now I have so much storage. I'm like drowning in storage. I have gigabytes and gigabytes and gigabytes of storage. It's amazing.
Oh, nice, man.
Yeah.
Like, and you have like more than a couple terabytes?
Oh, let me just take a look right here. Okay. On my C drive, I've got 300 gigs to spare. And then on my D drive, this is a 2 terabyte SSD. I've got 700 gigs of space on that left.
Ooh.
And my next
what I would do.
They're all like different types of drives too. My C and D drives are M2 SSDs, so like my fast ones.
Mm-hmm.
My E drive is a SATA SSD, so it's slower, it's not as fast, but this one's also 2 terabytes, and I have 1.16 terabytes free on that one.
Dang.
And then I have another hard drive.
Oh God.
This one is an actual HDD, like a spinning platter disk hard drive. And this one, it's 10 terabytes.
Oh my God.
That's like my mass storage. That's where I keep everything, like all my finished videos and my assets and stuff.
I should probably do that at some point. I should get like some sort of storage for all this stuff. That's actually like a decent size.
Yeah, also just for like backups too. If you get like a hard drives are pretty cheap. HDDs are fairly cheap now. You can get a lot of storage.
Yeah.
It'd be good for backups. Backups are important.
I'll discover that one day when I lose everything.
Oh God. My wife didn't understand the importance of a password manager until she forgot all of her passwords.
No, that'll do it too.
Yeah. And I warned her about it, Mrs. Mikey. I warned her about it, and she's like, no, it's going to be fine. And then she forgot her passwords, and then she came crawling back like, can you help me? I forgot my passwords.
I'm thirsty for passwords.
Yeah, that was a teachable moment. I think they call those teachable moments. Did you hear that they're going to make a Call of Duty movie?
Really? No,
Yeah.
I did not hear that.
It was just
honestly not surprising.
Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't do it sooner, actually.
Yeah.
I think they announced it today. I think Paramount is doing it.
Ooh.
Do
they have a strong enough storyline to do this?
I don't know.
Is it going to be like, or something all new?
I honestly have no clue. I don't know if it's going to include it'll probably have some characters from the video games. It should. I don't know why it wouldn't. Like Ghost and Price and all those.
Yeah, Price has been there since the first Battlefield.
He's the one. Yeah,
he's been keeping that franchise alive.
He's Mr. Call of Duty.
John COD.
Yeah, John COD. Yeah. Call of Duty is getting the live action treatment from Paramount. And Paramount's deal is specifically to develop, produce, and distribute a single COD feature. There's potential very much for a movie to spawn a shared universe encompassing both the big and small screen, if successful. So there's
cool.
There's ideas of a show as well.
Yeah, it makes sense to me.
Yeah.
they're like, we have to do something with this franchise, man. It's gonna go stale at some point. We need to move. Divide, put some eggs in some different baskets here.
Yeah. God, I don't think that franchise will ever die.
Man, imagine when we were like 60. Where is that game gonna be?
I don't even know. Like, that's a good question. How many
Call of Duty 60? Like Black Ops 75.
Right. There's only so many times you can go after a crazy guy who wants to blow someplace up.
For real.
They say that there's very little originality left in lots of things, in lots of spaces, and everything is inspired now.
Yeah, I think that's true. I think that's very true.
Mm-hmm.
It's really hard to be original because there's just been so many people before you that have done things.
Everything's been done before. I think I heard that when I was in college, when I was learning design.
Yeah, as a designer, I steal all the time. Like stealing like an artist is a very important thing.
You gotta. What else are you gonna do? I mean, nobody knows that better than Bungie.
Yeah. Oh my god. They didn't steal like an artist. They were stealing like an actual art thief.
Yeah, just copy paste, bro. Like, holy.
I wonder if they ever paid that person out.
I don't know. I think they delayed that game even more. It's God, I don't exactly know what's going on, but I think it's like it's on the back burner. They put it on just hiatus for a while.
Yeah,
it's not coming for a bit
until that kind of blew. I mean, honestly, it didn't get super well received before that point anyway.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, yeah, I mean, you're not that interesting actually.
It's an extraction game. I heard it's one of the extraction games of all time, apparently.
Yeah, they're calling it an extraction game.
Yeah, yep. Well, I don't know. I hope they're successful. I mean, I try not to root for games to fail. I want them to succeed. There's plenty of games that I'm just not into, but that's okay. They can still they're allowed to be successful.
Game. It'll be someone's favorite game.
Yeah, it will. 100%. There's going to be the one mega fan who buys all the merch and like paints their room in the official like brand colors and stuff.
That'd be kind of sick though.
Yeah.
Like aesthetics are sweet.
You're right.
Aesthetics are cool.
Yeah.
They just didn't really deliver on the gameplay.
I hope they do. Anyways, I think I'm all out of stuff to talk about. You got anything else you want to chat about today?
No, I think that's it. I think I'm good.
Okay. Well, that's it for this episode of Loot Drop. Guys, thank you for listening.
Thank you.
Yeah, we'll talk to you in the next one.
Bye.
Bye-bye.